Hi, my name is Ryan. This is my first food-based video I've ever made. Normally I'm shooting electronics and surfing and paddleboarding and stuff, but people have been asking me a lot for a certain recipe, and that certain recipe is my cold oats breakfast. And it's a cold cereal, cold breakfast. You're not cooking the oats and killing minerals and vitamins and all that. So you just need a few basic things. First being carob powder. Tastes like chocolate, kind of. A lot of it has a nutty flavor. A little bit of it has a chocolate flavor. So I use that along with cacao powder. So that way add a little more chocolate to it. Some coconut sugar. You can use whatever sugar you want, but I use coconut sugar because it's not bleached, it's not processed. Still has all of its vitamins and minerals attached to it. It's not just sugar. Cinnamon, big jar of cinnamon. Of course, rolled oats. I'm sure you could use steel cut oats, but I'm not sure how they would soak overnight. Never done it with them. Raisins or whatever dried fruit you like. You can use anything dried, whatever. Mango, whatever. Hemp seeds and chia seeds. Sometimes I will use black sesame seeds or white sesame seeds. They both have a lot of minerals and stuff in them. It'll help heal muscles after you work out and stuff. So this is a good after workout meal as well. Sometimes I use raw vanilla protein powder just to give it a little different taste. And then sometimes, the night before I'll toss in like bananas. This is all made for bulk. So this is something everything you put in this, you're going to want to, unless you're using it that night, you're going to want to make sure it's all dried good so that way it doesn't sit in your cupboard and rot or mildew, whatever. Let's get started. So first off, we start with our steel cut oats, or rolled oats, excuse me. 1/3 cup of that into each jar. I'm making this bulk again so that way I don't have to make it every day wherever I want. I can just stick it in the cupboard and bam, there we go. You could also use some nuts if you wanted, like almond nuts. I would soak them overnight or for a few hours beforehand, or buy pre-sprouted sprouted almonds, which are already been soaked. Alright, so now we have all of our oats in there. This is oat flour. I use that. I blend the oats and use the powder left over as a flour instead of going to the store and buying bleached flour. Alright, so next we need, let's just go with the raisins next. Doesn't really matter what order you put it in. I'm gonna do probably about a 1/3 cup of raisins as well. I just normally take a nice handful or two. Again, this also depends on what kind of fruit you're using. You could use whatever you want. You could use whatever, dried mango, dried bananas, dried blah blah blah, whatever. Just add whatever you want of whatever you want. We like raisins. These taste really awesome once they hydrate and are filled with the hemp milk or almond milk or coconut milk, whatever you're using. Alright. So now we have our oats and our raisins. Now we're going to do hemp seeds. Normally about 2 tablespoons of this. I just use a 1/4 cup measuring cup and fill it up halfway. Or 2 tablespoons, whichever you prefer. Be more accurate if you want. Again, this is not about accuracy. You can put in whatever you want, whatever kind of seeds you want. This does not have to be perfect. It's just gonna be good. Alright, so now we got our hemp seeds. And I'm going to go with the chia seeds. Again, I normally do about 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. I just use my 1/4 cup and just don't fill it all the way to the top. Normally I leave about like a 1/2 centimeter from the top. The chia seeds are going to make this very thick and full and provide lots of fiber. Lots of soluble fiber, which is very important. Alright, so now we got our chia seeds, hemp seeds, oats, and raisins. I'm done with that. I'm going to go with the sugar now. I'm going to do about a 1/2 tablespoon of sugar for each one. If you don't want sugar, don't put it in there. Alright, so there's our coconut sugar, about a 1/2 tablespoon. Then we're going to go to our carob powder, carob, I'm not sure how to really pronounce that. I'll do 3 tablespoons of this. This is also going to provide you with a lot of energy. It kind of has like a caffeine effect to it. It doesn't give you jitters like caffeine gives you, but it does have a bit of a pick-me-up. I use carob powder when I make Mexican spices, tacos, whatever kind of Mexican food I'm making. I think the carob powder kind of gives it a nice kick for the spice. Not a hot kick, but a nice flavor. I don't know how else to put that. Alright, so the cacao powder, 1 nice tablespoon of carob powder, or cacao powder. Alright, so we got that, and we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. You might not like this much cinnamon, you might want more, you might want less, you might not want cinnamon at all, you might want to try hazelnut or allspice or whatever. You can just mix it around, you know, try stuff. It ain't going to hurt you to eat it, even if it tastes bad. Alright, so we got all the normal ingredients in there. So now you just kind of take it and shake it, baby. Take it and shake it. Take it and shake it. Take it and shake it. Woohoo! Take it and shake it. All right. So now let's say you wanted to have one of these ready for you in the morning. What you're going to do is you're going to take it out of your cupboard. You're going to take whatever wet fruit you want. So if you wanted like fresh banana in there, or fresh mango, or whatever, take it and slice it up, put it in there. And then you're going to take whatever kind of milk you want. This is a nut milk or a milk like a non-dairy milk. You don't want to use dairy milk because I don't think that would be good. Anyways, you can try it, but I just don't like dairy milk. So anyways, you're going to take the milk and you're going to fill it up to about the 24-ounce mark, which is about up to here. You can see that? About to there. So it's about 2 cups of whatever milk. And then you're going to take it and you're going to shake it like you've never shooken anything before for like about a minute. Because you want to make sure everything gets wet. You want everything soaking wet in there. You don't want dry powder on the bottom and wet stuff on the top, and then you try and eat it tomorrow. It's just it's gonna be funky. A lot of it's gonna be dry and really weird. So then you just let it sit in the fridge overnight. Everything's gonna hydrate, and then the chia seeds are gonna leak out their soluble fiber, which helps clean out our colons. Everything in here is just loaded with vitamin and minerals. It's going to get you going. You could probably eat this for breakfast and lunch depending on how hungry you are. This does contain a lot of fat, especially if you add coconut milk. But the good thing about these fats is they're going to help your brain. They're not going to really do anything against your body. You know, hemp seeds and chia seeds, omega-3 fatty acids. There is a neurotoxin in cacao powder I really don't care for, but I don't try not to use too much of it, that's all. That's about it. So you're just going to take it, put your oat milk in it, it's about 2 cups, and shake it. If you use less stuff than I have in here, I would say go for a little less milk, give or take, right? So you're just going to take your milk, let it soak, pour it in there, shake it up really good, and then let it sit in your fridge overnight so it's nice and cool. In the morning, these are awesome for a summer breakfast. And then in the morning, you're going to take it out, and you're going to stand there, and you're going to shake it 30 seconds to a minute, just to make sure everything is broken up and yummy. So that's it. That's pretty simple how to make. Just need a few simple things, and you can make yourself an awesome breakfast. Make your kids an awesome breakfast that's chocolatey and something that will help them focus in school instead of giving them sugary breakfasts. Omega-3 fatty acids and stuff that are in all of this are very important to our brain. Think about it. Peace.